Good evening, everyone. Namaste. My name is Angela. Tonight's practice is Vinyasa 1. So for tonight's practice, I'll have you prepare 2 blocks if you have at home. If not, it's okay. Just get on your mat. We'll get started now. Okay, so we'll start in a comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged or on your knees or heels. We'll just take a moment to close our eyes and turn our focus and attention inward to the way that we're breathing. You can place one hand to your chest and the other hand to your lower belly. And begin to feel where your breath is flowing. And see if you can begin to take slower, deeper breaths. And maybe take a moment to set an intention for tonight's practice. Could be something simple like staying focused in the present moment by keeping awareness on your breath. Or something more personal like sending love and positive vibes out to someone special. Okay, let's join our palms together and interlock our fingers. Extend your arms above your head as you take a deep inhale. Stretch your arms straight as you extend upward from your belly and chest. Then on your exhale, slowly lean your body to the right side. Inhale as you come back up to center. Exhale as you lean to the other side. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, take your hands forward, turn your fingertips down. Bring your palms to the floor, let your wrists face forward. Your thumbs are on the outsides of your hands. Gently press into your hands, feeling a stretch moving into your forearms and wrists. Take a few more deep breaths. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, thumbs are now on the inside, wrists are forward. We'll begin our practice with downward facing dog. So extend your hands forward, spread your fingers, begin to lift your hips. As you lift your hips up, look toward your feet, separate your feet as wide as your hips. Slowly begin to shift weight from heel to heel. Connecting to a deep breath. We'll prepare for our first vinyasa. On the next inhale, bring your shoulders forward over your wrists. On your exhale, begin to lower to the floor. Come into cobra pose by pointing the toes, rolling the shoulders down the back away from the ears. Send the chest forward. On your exhale, curl your toes, slowly come up into downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Lifting hips up high, elongating through the spine. Press the palms into the floor. This time we'll prepare to step both feet forward to the top of the mat, coming to a forward fold. As you exhale, bow forward over your legs. Let your fingertips reach for the floor. Curl your chin close to your chest. If you need to bend the knees, put a slight bend in the knee. On the inhale, slowly rise up, extending your arms above your head, looking toward your thumbs. Exhale, come back to fold, hands return to the floor, chin curls toward chest. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the chest forward with a long spine. Bend the knees, move your right foot back, we'll go into a low lunge. Right knee to the floor, arms go up next to the ears. Interlocking the fingers, gently move the hips forward as you lift your chest high. Find balance by putting attention into the sole of the front foot. On your next exhale, we'll bring our right elbow to the outside of our left leg. Press your palms together as you turn your chest. Curl the toes under and begin to straighten the back leg. Squeeze the inner thighs in as you turn a few more breaths. 2. When you're ready to release, bring your hands back to the floor, step back into dog pose. On your inhale, flow forward into a high plank. On your exhale, bring your body all the way to the mat. Inhale for cobra pose, shoulders roll down the back. Hug the shoulder blades in. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths. Prepare again, hopping lightly to the top of your mat, coming to forward fold. Exhale as you bow over your legs. Inhale as you rise up, extending your arms. Draw energy up from your core, stretch through your chest and hands. Exhale, fold again. Curl chin to knee chest. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, left knee back. Low lunge. Inhaling up. Interlock the fingers, extend the arms straight. Deepen the breath as you take a subtle back bend. We'll move on our next exhale for twisting. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your front leg. Press your palms together as you turn your chest toward your thumbs. Curl the toes, push back through the heels, slowly begin to lift up. Turning your chest for 3, 2, release your palms back to the floor, stepping back into down dog. Inhale, flow forward, take high plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths. Prepare again, stepping or floating lightly to the top of the mat. Exhale, come to forward fold. Inhale as you rise up, extend your arms, look towards your hands. Exhale to fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, step or jump through your next vinyasa. Exhaling through chaturanga. Inhaling, up dog or cobra. Exhaling, dog pose. 5 slow breaths. Spreading all the fingers. Pressing down through the heels, lift the kneecaps up. Hold for 3, 2, prepare again, step or float forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, come to a forward bend. This time, bend the knees, sit back into chair pose, extending the arms next to the ears. Straight arms, palms turning in. Holding for 3, 2, inhale to rise, move the hips forward, lift the chest high, stretch the arms back with straight legs. Exhale, fold, curling chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, step the right leg back. This time we'll go into high lunge. Slowly rise up, bring your arms again next to your ears. Interlace the fingers, and extend upward from your index finger. Find stability through your legs by pressing through the heel. Lower belly draws away from the floor. We'll move next to warrior 2. On an exhale, send the arms open into a straight line. As you look forward, make sure the front knee is stacked over the ankle. Front thigh is parallel to the floor. Arms in a long straight line, palm turns to face the ceiling. Inhale to reach back into reversing warrior. Stretch back as far as you can. Take a few more breaths. On the exhale, we'll circle the left hand to the inner ankle, right arm to the ceiling. Stacking shoulders. Looking up for 3, 2. When we exhale, we'll place our right hand to the floor, stepping back into a side plank. Move left foot halfway down the mat for the modification, or join your feet together as your hips go high. Holding 3 more breaths. 2, come back to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths. Preparing, stepping or floating lightly to the top. Exhale, fold, curl chin toward chest. Bend the knees, sit Sit back, chair pose, extend the arms. Strong arms next to the ears, palms face inward. Holding for 3, 2. Inhale to stand up slowly, move the core forward, lift the heart up. Exhale as you bow forward, curling chin toward chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Left foot back. High lunge position, slowly rise. Interlace your fingers so that you can extend your arms as straight as possible. Front knee stacks over ankle, back leg is straight. Pressing through the heel. When you're ready to move to warrior 2, go on your exhale, open the arms. Back toes slightly turned forward, arms outward in a long energetic line. Right palm turns up, reaching back to reversing warrior. Inhale to stretch back. Side angle pose, exhale, right hand to the inner ankle, left arm high. 3, 2, side plank, left hand goes down, right foot back. Halfway to modify or full pose with feet together. Hips go up, holding for 3, 2, high plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra, exhale, down dog. Deep breaths. Preparing, stepping or floating lightly to the top. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale to rise, extend the arms, look toward the hands. Exhale, fold. Curl chin toward chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or jump for your next vinyasa. Feet together, right leg up, dog split this time. Extend your right leg as high as you can, but keep internal rotation with your right thigh so your pelvis is neutral. Both hips in the same line. Hands push down as fingers spread wide. Stretch outward through your toes. Begin to move with your breath. On your exhale, take your right knee forward. See if you can come close to your right arm. If you can, touch the arm with the knee. Push down to extend up again through your toes. Second time, exhale forward, rounding into the upper back. Inhale, push away as you stretch up. 3 more times. Exhale. Inhale. 2. 1 more time. When you finish, extend your right leg high, hold dog split. Elevate your left heel off the floor as high as possible. From here, exhale, bring your right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Then lower your left knee to the floor. Adjust your right foot if you need to. Place your hands to the inside of your front foot as you move your left knee back. Extend the chest forward as you deepen into your breath. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. There's another option. We can bring our back foot in. If you're ready for it, slowly bring the foot in. If you're not, just keep your foot down and breathe. Right hand circles back to catch the left foot. If it's difficult to reach your foot, move your hips back and take your foot from here. Turn your chest open to your front knee. Spin your chest to the right side. If you can bring your left palm down, bring it down. Back foot squeezes into the glute. If it's easy for you to hold here, see if you can bring your left elbow to the floor. Keep turning your chest towards your knee. Looking over the top shoulder as you draw your shoulder blades together. We'll hold for 3 more breaths. 2. When you're ready, release your foot, step back into down dog. Reconnect to your breath in dog pose. A few more deep breaths. When you're ready to flow. Make your way through your next vinyasa. Inhale forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale to back bend, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe and extend. Stretch down through the heels. Lift up from the hips. Arms push into the floor, fingers are spread. Again, to make your way with feet together. Left leg goes high, come to dog split. Deep breaths, straight legs. Moving with breath to strengthen the core. Exhale, squeeze the left knee forward toward the arm. Inhale, push down to reach up through the toes. Second time, exhale forward. Inhale up. 3 more breaths. 2. 1 more. Extend and hold. Elevate your right heel up. Exhale, do the best you can. Left foot forward to the outside of the left hand. Bring your right knee to the floor. Adjust your left foot. Take it forward if you need to. So the left knee is directly above the left ankle. Chest moves forward. Spine is long. Deep breaths for 5. Make sure the knee is far behind the hip so you really stretch into your quadricep. This is option 1. Option 2 is to bend the back leg. Circle opposite hand, left hand for right foot. Once you have your foot, open your chest to the left side. Bring the back foot close to the hip, bending the left arm as you turn. If it's available for you to lower your right elbow down, let your elbow come to the mat. Right hand reaches for left ankle. Try to turn your chest by drawing your shoulder blades together. When you're ready to release, release with your own time, stepping back into dog pose. If it feels natural, shift weight from heel to heel. Connect to your breath. Vinyasa. Feet together, right leg high, come to dog split 1 more time. This time, keep your right leg straight as you turn your hips open to the right side. Keep pressing into the floor with the strength of your arms. Bend your right knee. Stretch your right toes to the left side as your knee goes up. Strong arms for 3. 2, we're going to go to pigeon pose from here. Exhaling, bringing right knee forward behind right wrist. Bring your left leg to the floor, straight. You can look toward your back foot. Make sure it's in a direct line with your hip. Back leg is internally rotated so the pelvis is neutral to the floor. Right knee is slightly wider than the outer edge of your right hip, so make sure the knee is outward. If you have more mobility in your glute, take your right foot a little closer to the front side of your mat. If you need a prop, in order to feel comfortable, you can place a block or a towel underneath your front leg. Bring your upper body to the floor. Rest the arms. We'll stay for a few more deep breaths. You're ready to come up slowly. We'll take a few options here. You can just stay with your hands to the floor. Again, we'll see if we can bring our back foot in, reach around with your left hand to take the inside of your left foot. Okay, hold here, or if it's available for you to bring your foot closer to your body, hug your foot in. If it's easy for you, you can work your toes into your elbow, lifting up your back arm. Right hand stretches back, maybe even reaching for left hand. Turn your chest forward as you stretch your shoulders and your hips. 3 more breaths. 2. Release. Stepping back into dog pose. Shifting weight from heel to heel. Pedaling the legs, releasing tension from the hips and thighs. When you're ready to flow, go through your next vinyasa, inhaling to a high plank. Exhaling down. Inhale, open the chest, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, dog pose. Feet together in dog pose. This time left leg goes up, coming to a dog split. Turn your hips now to the left side as you bend your left knee, stretch your toes back to the right. Use the strength of your arms to increase your flexibility. Push through your hands. On your next exhale, begin to work your way to pigeon pose. Left knee comes forward behind the left wrist. Slowly come down. Take a moment to adjust your back leg. Make sure that you're turning the thigh downward. Okay, pelvis is neutral to the floor. Foot can move forward if you're in a deep stretch. If you want to block, place your block underneath your thigh. When you're ready to come down, fold over your front leg. Deep breaths. Let's take 5 more breaths. When you're ready to rise up, come up slowly, variations of pigeon pose. If you need a block underneath your left hip, place it. If you're okay to balance, bring your back foot in, circle your right arm to reach the inside of your foot. Bend the elbow as you hug your foot close to your body. Options to stay here and breathe, or slide the toes to the elbow. Lift up your right hand as high as possible, and connect your left hand. Turning your chest forward for 3. 2. Release when you're ready, coming out, stepping back, dog pose. When you're ready to flow, go through your next vinyasa with your own breath. Prepare again, stepping or floating lightly to the top of the mat. Exhale, folding over straight legs. Inhale to rise, stretch the arms, look toward your hands. Exhale, fold again, curling chin toward chest. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, right foot goes back, right knee to the mat, left leg straight, hips back. We'll go into a half split. Take your chest forward, hold here with fingertips to the floor. If you're having some tightness in your legs or back, you can place blocks underneath the hands. If the back knee is uncomfortable, also placing a towel under the knee can be helpful. Okay, with your chest moving forward, you can walk your blocks forward so that you begin to fold over the leg. Spine is long, leg is straight. Hold here for 10 more breaths, or work your way into a fuller split by sliding the foot forward, right knee back. Holding blocks under the hands, or even a block underneath your front thigh. Lift your front toes as you take a few more breaths and splits. If you're comfortable, you can seal your hands at your heart, interlock your fingers and stretch your arms. Holding for 3, 2, come out when you're ready, make your way out, moving Moving back into dog pose. Pedaling weight from heel to heel. Beginning to flow. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. If you're in up dog, thighs are off the floor. Push the floor as you exhale back to down dog. Deep breaths. Begin again, step or float lightly to the top. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, halfway lift. Left leg back, left knee down, half splits. Hips go back, right leg is straight. Fingertips to the floor, chest forward. Holding here, deep stretch down the back side of your front legs. You should feel this in your hamstring and your calf. Okay, if you're feeling not much of a stretch, begin to separate your feet. Go a little bit more into the shape. Blocks are useful to modify your splits. You can place your blocks underneath your hands or place a block underneath your front leg. As long as you're feeling a stretch and breathing deeply. Back thigh is turned under, front toes are lifted. If you're comfortable, you can extend your arms, palms together, fingers interlaced. Holding for 3. 2. Slowly release. Moving your blocks out, sliding back, downward dog. Vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breaths. Prepare again, step or float lightly to the top. Exhale, come to fold over straight legs. Inhale to stand, extend the arms, bring your arms up, this time interlace your fingers. I'll turn to face you so you can see me. Straighten your arms, feet together. As your feet touch, begin to squeeze your glutes, lift your lower belly, and start to find balance by extending and breathing. Deep breaths, we'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring your heels down, take your arms forward. Interlock your fingers the other way, we'll do this one more time. Push forward, inhale, stretch up. Palms to face the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes, but draw your core upward, lift your belly. Hug your ribs back, and extend. Deep breaths for 5, 4, 3, 2, heels down, arms forward. Relax your arms and roll your shoulders. Shoulders roll down the back. Feet stay together. We'll move into tree pose next. Pick up your right foot. Place the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. So you can choose the more difficult option with your foot to the inner thigh. If it's difficult to balance, you can lower your foot down. Fold your hands first at your heart center. Your palms together, relax your shoulders, make sure the hips are neutral to the floor. Knee draws back slightly. If you're feeling it's easy to balance, you can extend your arms to challenge the pose. Extend up slowly. Stretch from your belly upward through your chest and arms. Keep creating extension as you find balance. Focus on a point in front of you that's still. That'll help you to balance. Holding for 3, 2. Let's see if we can stay in tree pose as we join our palms, lowering them back to the heart center. Let's release to change sides. Lower your foot down, Roll your toes, roll your ankles. We'll go on to the same pose, opposite foot. Place your foot firmly, press the ball of the foot, the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Hips are neutral to the floor, hands come to heart center. Hold or extend. Inhale to stretch up. I want to dance to this song. Keep breathing and extending. Hold. Keep your balance. Slowly lower your hands. Shoulders relaxed. Then we'll release the foot, roll the toes, roll the ankles. We'll move into third balance pose. We'll do eagle pose next. So for eagle, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me from here. Right arm goes up, left arm goes under, the elbows come together. And we wrap the forearms and see if we can touch palms together. As your elbows lift away from your chest, feet are touching, knees bend, so both knees bend. Keep both knees bent as you take the left leg over the right leg. Cross the legs, squeeze the legs in as you sit back for your hips. Foot is free to the side or foot tucks behind standing leg. Keep your focus on your breath. See if you can maintain your balance as you hug your legs in. Three, 2, come out slowly by releasing your feet first. Then circle your arms down. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. Exhale, circle the arms outward. This time, left arm goes over right. Palms join together. Both knees bend as you sit back. Right leg goes over left leg. Cross the legs. If you can, tuck the toes. Sitting back for 5. 2. When you're ready to release, come up slowly, release your legs. Arms circle down, inhale, arms go up. Exhale, forward folds. Bring your hands to the floor for a few breaths. And separate your feet as wide as your hips. And sink down. If you have one block, place your block in front of your feet. Step onto your block. Knees open, palms to the floor with fingers spread. Lift your hips up as you squeeze your knees around your arms. We'll practice an arm balance called crow pose. As your hips go up, you lean forward, looking forward. Take one foot off the block if you can, squeezing fingertips to the floor. If you can do both feet, lift the feet. If you're not ready for it, just make sure your knees are on the outsides of your upper arms. Start to rock forward, rocking back. Looking to the front of your mat. Let's do a few more times. Lean forward, look forward. Fingertips are very important. Squeeze the floor with your fingers. Let's hold the last one for 5 counts. Keep squeezing the inner edges of the feet together, heels close to hips. 2. When you're ready to come down slowly. Place your block to the side, extend both legs straight, feet forward. I hope you guys can see me. I see all the comments. I don't see that you can see me. I hope everyone can see me. Okay, here I am. Okay, so you're gonna stay with your legs straight. Your hips will be on the floor. Toes are lifted. Palms in front of the heart. Inhale as you extend your arms upward. Exhale, reach forward. See if you can reach the sides of your feet. If you need to sit on a block, sitting on a block will help those of you with tighter hamstrings. Okay, as you reach for the sides of your feet, start to fold. You can also use a towel in front of the feet. As you fold forward, try to relax the back of your neck. We'll take a few more breaths. Chest moving forward, shoulders relaxed. Deep breaths. Then inhale, slowly begin to sit up. Extend your arms next to the sides of your ears. Exhale as your hands come back to the floor. This time, bend your right knee. Place the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. You can stay on a block or you can move it to the side. Left leg is extended, toes are lifted, palms to the heart. Inhale, extend your spine long as you stretch up for your arms. Exhale, reach forward for the foot. Fold over the leg. If you're not ready to catch your foot yet, you can bend your knee or you can place a towel in each hand. Folding forward for 5. Inhale to rise up slowly, extending upward through the arms. Exhale, change the feet. Right leg forward, left knee bends. Inhale, extend. Exhale, folds. Folding forward, 5 slow breaths. Inhale, slowly come up. Stretch the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor. Both legs go straight. We'll come into Navasana pose next. So with Navasana, you'll be working on strengthening your core. I'll have you bend your knees and place your hands underneath your knees. Keep your back straight as you take your feet up. Hands under knees, feet together, legs parallel to the floor. Option 2, straighten the arms. Option 3, straighten the legs. Hug your legs in, but lift your chest up. We'll stay for 5. 4, 3, 2. Cross the shins, hug the knees to the chest. We're going to do this 2 more times. So second time, option 1, chest lifted. Option 2, arms straight. Or option 3, straight legs. Really feel the power of your legs. Squeeze your legs in, but lift your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, cross and hug. One more time, last one. Option 1, 2, or 3. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2. Cross the shins. This time, move your hands forward, hop your feet back into dog pose. Prepare to move through another vinyasa, inhaling high plank, exhaling down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Deep breaths. We'll be moving into floor sequence next. Inhale, come forward, take a high plank. From high plank, feet together, one elbow to the floor, then the other elbow, coming into baby plank with elbows under shoulders. We're holding high plank for 60 seconds. Sorry, low plank, baby plank. Feet are together, pressing back through your heels. Keep your legs straight. Lift your lower belly. Press into the elbows as you round your upper back. Deep breaths. If you need to come down and modify, just lower to the mat. Come up when you're ready. We're over halfway through. Do the best you can. 30 more seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Squeeze the glutes. 15. 10. 5. Good. Bring your knees to the floor. Take a short rest. Elbows stay down. Draw the chest forward as you let your toes point. If you want to stretch your belly more, straighten your arms, lift your elbows off the mat. You can walk your hands back to get a deeper stretch. Relax your glutes. We'll hold for a few more breaths. Okay, let's come down and do a side plank on the left arm first. So left arm is on the floor, your elbow is directly below your shoulder. Palm is flat to the ground, feet are together. This is option 2. Okay, option 1, the easier option will be to put your foot on the floor. Okay, this is the modification for those of you that feel it's too challenging to keep your legs straight. We'll begin 60 seconds now. Top arm is extended, hips go high. Lift your hips up as high as you can. You can extend forward through your top arm or stretch it up to the ceiling. Keep breathing. Bottom foot is flexed. Both legs are straight and firm. Halfway. Keep moving the core upward from your hips. Almost done. Stay strong. 15 more seconds. If you need to come down early, come down for a rest. If you can hold, stay up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax. Come back onto the belly. We'll take a short rest in child's pose. Hips go back, knees open. Relax the arms forward as you bring your head down. Go on to the other side, last baby plank on the right side. So I'll turn so you guys can see me. You can stay the same direction that you are. Okay, feet are together. Right elbow directly under shoulder. Right arm parallel to the front edge of the mat. Palm is down. Feet together or modify with the top leg bent. Okay, we'll start the clock. Begin. Extend top arm straight. Lift high from the center of your body. Keep lifting your hips. Deep breaths. Halfway. Lifting higher. Strong legs, use your glutes, your abs, and your thighs to lift. 10 more seconds. 5. Relax. Come down, short rest. This time you can lie on your belly, bring your head down. Next sequence, we'll be working on back bends, so strengthening our back muscles. As you lie on the floor, you'll bring your chin all the way to the mat. Interlock your fingers at your lower back. Once you've interlaced your fingers, straighten your arms with your arms away from your body. Take your arms up straight. Draw your palms together. Inhale as your chest goes up. Chest lifts high off the floor. Arms stay straight. Legs are straight. Feet squeeze together. Chest goes off the mat high. Legs go up. 5. Keep lifting if you can. Get your ribs off the floor. Thighs off the floor. 3, 2. Relax your arms and legs. Look to one side. Taking a short rest. We're going to be doing the same pose once more. So locust pose. Chin down, hands to the back, fingers interlock. Straight arms, arms up high. Palms squeeze together, inhale, chest lifts. Chest lifts high so the ribs come up. Activate your legs, squeeze your feet together as you lift your feet and arms. 5, shoulders away from the ears. 4, 3, 2, relax, come down. Take a short break. Next one, bend both of your knees, reach back with your hands. Reach the outsides of your ankles. Open your knees as wide as your hips. For the first one, we'll flex our feet so the toes face back. Exhale, start to kick your feet back into your hands. So you're using the strength of your legs to open your chest and shoulders. Thighs are off the floor, knees up. Keep kicking into your hands. We'll kick for 5. If it's easy to kick, look upward. 4, 3, 2, come down slowly, relax, short rest. One more, bend the knees, reach back for the ankles. Grab the outsides. This time, point the toes so the toes are facing upward. Knees are open hip distance. Begin to kick back. Strong legs, kick up and away from the arms. Keep kicking. If you want to rock with your breath, use your breath to come forward and back. 3 more breaths. 2. When you're ready to come down slowly, carefully. Short break. Go to child's pose. Knees open, wider than the hips. Toes touch. Arms extend forward, this time with a slight variation. Let's bring the right arm in front of the knees all the way to the left side. Left hand stays forward, head comes down. Change the arms slowly, Right hand forward, left arm in front of the knees, all the way to the right side. Shoulder comes down to the floor, head relaxes. Try to bring your hips over your heels so that you can relax your hips down. Slowly come up out of child's pose. We'll lie on our backs to close our practice, finishing with a few more back bends. So as you lie on your back, you can hug your knees first to your chest. And rock your legs from one side to the other. Slowly move your feet back to the floor in front of your hips. We'll go to bridge pose. Feet open hip distance. Fingertips stretch for the heels. Push into your feet as your hips go up. Shoulders walk away from the ears. Interlock the fingers. Straighten the arms, hugging the shoulder blades and palms together. Engage the legs, squeeze the knees in as you lift your hips high. Push your feet down to take your hips up even higher. Chest pushes towards the chin. 5 more slow breaths. Release your hands to bring your hips to the floor. Soles of the feet together as the knees go open, recline butterfly. Relax the knees open, hands can rest on the stomach, inner thighs are on the floor. Deep breaths. Let's do a second back bend. Knees come close together. Option 1 to take bridge pose again, or option 2, working on wheel pose. Okay, so for bridge, you'll do the same position. Feet separated hip distance. Shoulder blades walk back. Interlock the fingers if you're going for wheel pose. Bring your palms next to the sides of your shoulders with your fingertips facing downward. Lift to the top of the head. Lift your heels. Relax your shoulders as you push down into the floor with your arms. See if you can slowly start to lift up. Arms moving towards straight. Heels can stay lifted for your first one. If you're really flexible in your back, you can bring your heels to the floor. Stay for 5 more breaths. 4, 3, hug the inner thighs in, 2, and when you're ready to come down slowly, safely. Knees hug to chest, hold, or rock the legs. One last back bend before we finish our practice. So staying with bridge pose or working on wheel. Last one, 5 to 10 breaths. Palms to the floor. If you're in wheel pose, hands as wide as the shoulders or slightly wider. When you're ready, push the floor. Lift up as high as you can, but relax your glutes. If it feels good to go deeper, walk your hands a little closer to your feet. 5 breaths. Relax the neck, look wherever you feel comfortable. Deep breaths. In your own time, come out of the pose. Bring your knees back to your chest. We'll move into a twist. So you can take your favorite recline twist. I like to keep my knees together, legs together. But if you prefer to cross your legs, you can wrap your left leg over your right leg. Rest your right hand on top of your left knee. Left arm is straight out to the side. The left hand is in line with the shoulder. Slow breaths. Let's slowly change our twist to the other side. Bending knees, bringing knees close to the chest, turn slowly. Few more deep breaths. To Shavasana, so slowly stretch your legs straight. Separate your feet as wide as your mat. Just take a few moments here to relax the entire body. Take a moment to check in with the intention you may have made at the beginning of practice. To wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing attention back to your physical body. You can stretch your arms next to your ears as you bring your feet together, wall-to-wall stretch. As you bend your knees, turn onto your right side, rest on your side for a few moments. Slowly make your way back to a seated position. We'll finish our practice seated cross-legged, folding our palms at our heart center. Just taking a moment to be grateful for our ability to stay connected, to continue our practice together. Thank you all very much for joining me. Still getting used to how to use social media to teach, so bear with me with any issues that come up. Last night I did have an upside down class. It did not save. I'm very sorry about that, but I'm going to teach another upside down class at 7:15 on my personal account, which is Angela Lohse Yoga. So if you missed it and you want to join, we'll be spending an hour together upside down. All right? Well, not entirely upside down, but we'll work on our upside down practice. Thank you all so much. Love you guys. Miss you. Stay healthy, stay positive, stay happy. Namaste. Okay. Finish.